Good day, welcome. This is your Daily Med with Lady V. Today we will look at Psalm 71, verse 1 through 9. Psalm 71. It says, "In you, Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. In your righteousness, rescue me and deliver me. Turn your ear to me and save me. Be my rock of refuge, to which I can always go. Give me command to save me, for you are my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, my God, from the hand of the wicked, from the grasp of those who are evil and cruel. For you have been my hope, sovereign Lord, my confidence since my youth. From birth I have relied on you. You brought me forth from my mother's womb. I will ever praise you. I have become a sign to many. You are my strong refuge. My mouth is filled with your praise, declaring your splendor all day long. This is a prayer of David, and it is a prayer for strength or for God to rescue him in old age. Today we can say the same thing. We need God's strength. We need God to rescue us. We need God's guidance in old age. When we look at the Psalm, if we look back at Psalm 31, verse 1 through 3, we see David asking God to help him, to be his rock, to be his refuge, to be his fortress. And as this prayer continues, we see him having a heart of gratitude and giving God praise and thanks for his help in the past, knowing that God will continue to help him in the future, even unto death, even when he is no longer around. He believes that God will support and take him all the way. So he was praying for God's continued mercy throughout his lifetime. When we look at verse 5 and 6, it says, "Happy is the man or the woman who can say that God has been their hope. Happy is the man or the woman that can say, I have trusted in God from I had the opportunity and I did so, and now I am depending on God to come through for me." He talks about God being good to him from his birth, and he know that God will be good to him until death. We see some people, they'll say, from my sunrise or to my sunset years. If we can trace God's marvelous grace throughout all of life, then therefore we will lack nothing but to give him continuous praise, knowing that our later years are secured in him. But as we travel through life and become older, the circumstances of life change. But remember, Jesus Christ is unchangeable. He is still that strong refuge. And we want every day of our lives to be crammed with praise, with glory, with honor and thanksgiving for who he is. The psalmist saying in Psalm 71 and verse 9, "Do not cast me off in the time of old age. Do not forsake me when my strength fail." God is a faithful God. And if we could trust and rely on him in our youth, certainly we can trust and rely on him in old age. But we know when we grow old, It takes more grace. Old age is now become a new world, and all kinds of strange things we have to encounter, strange conflicts, and many secret fears. First, the fear of being alone, then the fear of being a burden to others, the fear that we might not live long enough, maybe to see our children or grandchildren doing certain things, the fear of becoming an invalid and helpless, and somebody have to take care of our every need, the fear of losing one's grip, the fear of others imposing upon us when we become old. So all these fears are going to be something new, situations that we have never seen before. Somebody say we are once an adult but twice children. It's like the elders become like babes again. Sometimes somebody have to help them to cross the street. And the psalmist was thinking about all these things in the later years of life. But when we look at Isaiah 41 and verse 10, it says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." So today we can trust God, knowing that even in the later years of life, we do not have to fear. The same God who was with us from birth, childhood, to teenage years, young adult, adult, senior years, he says, even unto our gray years, even until the end of our days, he will be with us. So let us, instead of fearing, put our continued trust and confidence in him and worship him, knowing the same God that was yesterday, is today, and will be with us in old age, even forever. God bless you. Thank you again for watching, and may God bless the USA.